welcome back to my channel. Today we are making ginger, lemon, and cinnamon tea. I also paired it with some blue agave sweetener here. The things that you're going to be needing today are cutting board, ginger, lemon, cinnamon, and preferably the cinnamon sticks, strainer as well. And then you're also going to need a mixing bowl. A mixing bowl is really optional. Now, you can literally pour this into whatever you have, whether it's a teacup or teapot as well. You can strain this into whatever item you'd like to strain it into. But in order to get us started, we're going to start with cutting the ginger here. Now, this ginger is a pretty big piece, so I don't need to use the entire thing. So we're going to cut it. Probably just cut like this amount off right here. Okay, so I actually freeze my ginger. That's actually something that you guys can take note of if you don't already know. If you put ginger in the freezer, it'll last longer. I noticed that I don't always get around to eating or using a lot of the ginger that I buy, so freezing it actually helps me preserve it a little longer. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna start like kind of cutting the skin off of the ginger a little bit. Now, this part is optional. I know some people who make this, they like to keep the skin on. Some people like to cut the skin off. It's whatever your little heart desires. So me personally, I do like a half and half. Like, I leave some of the skin on and then I cut off some of it. This is what I have here. So like this part I will cut off because it's a little bit loose. This part just doesn't look good, and yeah, so now we have our ginger cut. Got a little bit of skin on, a little bit of skin off, whatever. Now we're gonna cut up the lemon. Majority of the time I'll cut the lemon in half. I'll see what I want to use from that half and, you know, save the rest for later. But usually you'll just need about a half a lemon to put in there. And then, oh, also I forgot to mention, we do have 2 cups of water right here. That's what we're going to be boiling this in a little bit later. So we got our lemon here. I like to check for any seeds that it may have. Yeah, so this one here doesn't have any, so I like to cut it like this. And I also like to kind of squeeze some of that juice from the lemon in there as well. And then I just like taste it as I go. So this ginger chunk, I'm going to cut up a little bit more as well. Doesn't have to be perfect slices, but just cutting it up a little bit more. And so yeah, we're gonna start off with this. So I'm gonna use these chunks of ginger right here, these 2 chunks of lemon, and 2 cinnamon sticks. Now if you want to add more or less, by all means, like I mentioned before, this is a recipe that you get to basically make. I give you the ingredients and you decide how much or how little you'd like to add. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head to the kitchen and we're going to start this boiling process here. All right, so we are officially in the kitchen, and we got our flame on. So now you see these little bubbles here? That lets you know, hey, it's time to put in our goodies. So we're going to go ahead and put in the ginger here. Squeeze some of that lemon juice in there. And we got our cinnamon sticks. I'm going to let this boil for probably about 3 to 5 minutes, not very long. And then I'm going to come back, check on it, see how it's doing. Okay, so it has officially been 5 minutes. I'm going to taste test it and see if I need to add anything. So this right here is our little tea. I'm going to blow it off. Okay, so instantly, I need to add more ginger. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so in goes our ginger chunks. I'm going to let that boil a little bit longer, a couple more minutes, not too much longer. Looks like our cinnamon sticks are starting to unravel a little bit. All right, guys, so we officially waited about another 3-4 minutes. Now this is what we're looking like. So we got everything boiling, everything mixing together. I didn't need to add any lemon. I just added some more ginger in there just to make it a little bit more spicy, in my opinion. I kind of like that ginger taste. So I'm just gonna let this sit just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna take it off of the heat and we'll strain it out. All right, guys, so I officially turned off that light, and now we have our nice tea here. This is so good. I love the ginger taste. I love the cinnamon, everything. Tastes delicious. So now let's go strain it out. Okay, guys, so we are back here. We got our strainer and mixing bowl. Gonna go ahead and pour this bad boy in here. Now we're gonna take this up. This is what we are left with. You can kind of see the color a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is let this sit, cool off a little bit, and I'm also gonna add in some of this lovely agave right in there. And honestly, I will say with agave, you really don't need a lot. Like what I poured was probably a lot, but you really don't need a lot because it gets sweet really quick. Okay, guys, and now I am back with the new lavish leaf teacup set. It is so adorable. You got your spoon here. It's so cute, and your saucer. It is so adorable. Look at that. You can find this on my website, shoplavishleaf.com. And today I'm going to use it for my tea that we just made. So I just take the whole damn thing and I just pour it in. And that's all I need, right? But so cute. Wow, guys. Woo! That is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Look at all this. Gotta clean up. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the process of making this wonderful tea. So many great benefits. If you see the description below, I'll give you more details on the benefits of this tea. But until then, stay great, stay shining. I will see you next time with the next recipe.